Hello, my YouTubers out there. This is Dana Drupsky for this new updated video for September 5th, 2021. We're almost near Labor Day and the summer's almost over, but I had like a great summer when I bought all the VHS tapes, DVDs, and everything. Even my birthday presents too, that I've been holding on. That gives me something to do anyway. You see, I like buying things in the thrift store, flea markets, sometimes even on eBay. Or when I got some bonuses stuff, and I got some new VHS tapes I got this week at the Goodwill. Over here at the Casona Mall, and few of them at the thrift store at the Salvation Army, and few at the flea market. Somewhere in Schuylkill County area, like Schuylkill Haven. Not Woodhaven, Queens, New York. Boy, and thank God I got out of Queens. You don't have to worry about that garbage anymore. So let's begin with one of the Disney audio tapes. I got it from the thrift store. It is Disney Discovery Series ABCs. This is the 1987 reissue. Originally it came out in 1985 as the fourth volume of the Disney Discovery Series read-along series. And did you know ABCs was narrated by William Woodson, plus the song Bingo, sang by Larry Gross, that was taken in Disney's Children's Favorites album in the late 1970s. Now we got a couple of Ducktales read-alongs without just audio tapes without books. It is Ducktales Welcome to Duckberg, 1987 release, comes with the Ducktales TV show theme song. That's from Walt Disney Company, part of the Disney Storytellers series. Another one we got here is Ducktales Dino Ducks, 1987 release from Walt Disney read-along series. It's from Walt Disney Company. Comes with the Ducktales theme song. The next one we got here is Who Framed Roger Rabbit read-along, told by Charles Fleischer as Roger Rabbit. Published in 1988, around that time when the movie came out. And last but not least, Oliver and Company read-along audio tape without no book has a song called Why Should I Worry, performed by Billy Joel. Released in late 1988. So that's the end of that. And I got a lot of new VHS tapes. I got it from the Goodwill this week. Let's start with the animated feature length of the Chipmunk Adventure from 1987. This is the 1989 reprint of the Chipmunk Adventure from Limar Home Video, and it's been distributed by Warner Brothers, known as Warner Home Video. The only thing they didn't have in the 87 original has the hi-fi stereo. And you know, back then, Suncoast had this copy in Green Acres. It was only $24.99. This is the original 1987 sticker label. And this tape was reprinted it on June 29, 1989, on the day of Nelson Eddy's birthday. I have the 1987 original. That was printed it on around November of 1987. And it has a Deftone at the end of that copy. This copy doesn't. Now we got here a Muppet Babies video storybook told by Kermit the Frog, did a voice by Jim Henson. And this is the Kids Classics release. That's when it's distributed by Good Times Home Video. It has 3 of the Muppet Baby stories. The ones I showed you from the previous updated video when the Muppet Baby books was in hardcover. Meet the Muppet Babies, the Baby Piggy and the Giant Bubble, and What's a Gonzo, 1987. And this tape has the 1987 sticker label. This tape was made in Hong Kong in the early 1990s. Muppet Babies, the little dreams come true. Now we got here like Walt Disney's Mini Classics release of Mickey's Magical World. It was released in 1988 1988, when Mickey Mouse celebrated his 60th anniversary. It has one of the memorable Mickey Mouse cartoon clips, like Mickey Through the Looking Glass, like Alice in Wonderland, Mickey's Benefit Concert, Magician Mickey, and finally the sorcerer scene from Fantasia. This is when Mickey Mouse celebrated his 60th birthday, since he did Steamboat Willie in 1928. It has no print date, but it has the barcode on there. And it has this is a bonus, it has proofs of purchase of this Disney cassette. And it has the Disney titles are available on home video. The Mini Classic Series, Walt Disney Cartoon Classics, Disney Sing-Along Collection, the Winnie the Pooh Collection, the Ducktales Collection, and the movie release of Bambi coming out in the summer of 1988, on July 15th of 1988. God, I love these Disney hard to find, and this comes with the booklet too. Congratulations, Mickey Mouse. I remember I used to have that on VHS. And this is why I'm selling it. Now I got here a couple of the Disney sing-along tapes. Let's start with You Can Fly. It was a 1988 release as a fourth volume in the series after the Bare Necessities was actually released. And it has some clips like Peter Pan, Like You Can Fly, Lady and the Tramp is He's a Tramp, then The Jungle Book is Colonel Hopford March, and Pinocchio with I Got No Strings. And also in the early 1990s release of You Can Fly, they made this to a third volume. Then the Bare Necessities became a fourth volume in the series. How they had to mix that up. This is the original 1988 sticker label. It has no barcode and no print date on it. Now I'll show you what is. And now I got here like a bonus. Comes with this brochure of these Disney titles were available, and the Chippendale plush doll. And this came out. This is published in 1989. Walt Disney's Mini Classics Sing-Along Song Series, Ducktales Video Collection. Wow. Walt Disney Cartoon Classics, and the Winnie the Pooh, and the Disney NGM Studios thing opened in Disney World Resort in 1989. And there's the proofs of purchase of this Disney tape that you bought. You know, this looks pretty rare and hard to find. You don't see this anymore. In New York, I used to collect one of them. Like one of those booklets and just everything. You know, back then I used to play this Disney sing-along tape a lot, because I had to watch the clip from Pinocchio with I Got No Strings, or Little Black Rain Cloud from Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. And here's another one for the Disney sing-along tapes, Fun with Music. It was released in 1989 as the fifth Disney sing-along tape volume, and it has 2 songs from Oliver and Company, like Why Should I Worry, performed by Billy Joe, Good Company, then the song from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, like With a Smile in the Song, then Aristocats like Scale of Paggy or whatever. And this is the 5th volume in the series. Before it was the 1991 release of Under the Sea, the song from the Little Mermaid. Under the sea, under the sea. And this is it doesn't have a barcode on there and doesn't have a print date. And here's the booklet about the same one that we just saw on that You Can Fly video. You know, I love this Goodwill thrift store over at the Casona Mall. Has every VHS tapes ever put out. We got like plenty of more. The next one we got here is the 1988 reissue of Charlotte's Web, made by Hanna-Barbera and Paramount Pictures in 1973, starring the voices of Debbie Reynolds, Henry Gibson, Paul Lynde, and Agnes Moorehead. And the Sherman brothers, who wrote the songs for Disney from Mary Poppins and the Winnie the Pooh featurette and Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Originally, Charlotte's Web came out on VHS back in 1979, then the first reissued 1983, Then 1986, when Paramount celebrate their 75th anniversary. And this is the 1988 reissue of Charlotte's Web. And this tape was actually printed on May 11th, 1989. And this tape was printed on the 21st week of 1989. It doesn't have a... It has just a test pattern at the end. Now I got here Velveteen Rabbit. That's a 1985 cartoon special told by Christopher Plummer. And this is the 1987 reissue of the Velveteen Rabbit. And this copy of it was recorded on EP. And originally came out in the Big Fat Box in early 1986. Then it was reissued in mid-86 in a slip cardboard in silver packaging. This tape was printed on March 1st, 1988. And also one of the previews at the end of this tape has the nursery rhymes, Ricky Tikki Tabby, Gumby's Fun Filling, and the fairies. Now I got here a couple of Care Bears tapes, like the Care Bears Battle of the Freeze Machine, 1987 reissue. Originally, it came out in the Big Fat Box, 1984. I had that Big Fat Box copy, and the slip cardboard silver box, 1986. And it comes with the Care Bears stories from the Porker Brothers. This is the 30-minute version. And this is the 1985 sticker label. And it has no print date, but has the tag on it. When this tape was got to be made. I want to be a Care Bear. Sorry about this. Now I have here another Care Bears tape, like the Care Bears in the Lamb and Owl Feelings, also in the 1987 reissue from Family Home Entertainment. And I have two copies of the Care Bears Lamb and Owl Feelings. The Big Fat Box packaging in 1983 comes with the public domain cartoons. Then the 1985 reprint with the Big Fat Box packaging when someone cut it out from the video store comes with the Care Bears stories from the Porker Brothers. Show you what this tape looks like. This tape was printed on May 26, 1989 from Family Home Entertainment. Care Bear Stare. Now I got here Babar the Elephant Comes to America. That was originally made in 1971. Hold on. I had a little accident. It was narrated by Peter Ustinov. This originally came out in Children's Video Library in 1986 when it's distributed by Vestron Video. However, this tape has no company name, but it was recorded right on EP. Has the barcode on there. It was recorded on EP. That was like when Vestron Videos were fading out at the time, when it was owned by Live Entertainment. Now I got here a Holy Grail VHS, that is Strawberry Shortcake Meet the Berrykins in 1985. And this is the 6th Strawberry Shortcake special ever made since the World of Strawberry Shortcake in 1980. This is the 1987 reissue, and this is the 30-minute one. Originally, it was 60 minutes, comes with the Baby Strawberry Shortcake stories on there. And has no print date on it. And at the end of the tape, after the special, has the International Video Entertainment logo, and this is the tag on it. Someday soon, I'll get a Big Fat Box release of Strawberry Shortcake Meet the Berrykins. We got more children's tapes, like we got here the 1962 animated feature. It's not made from Disney. It is the 1962's Gay Paris that was released from Warner Brothers and UPA, starring the voice of Judy Garland, Robert Goulet, Red Buttons, Hermione Gingle, Paul Frees, and Mel Blanc. Yep. And I showed you the Gay Paris on the other updated video like I did back in March. And this is the 1991 release from Warner Home Video, and it's distributed by Time Warner Company, not Warner Communications. Here's a vertical sticker label. This tape was printed it on April 25th, 1991. At the time I was 6 years old. And here's a little bonus, like a little card, like benefits of the high-grade videotape. That somebody put it from the VHS blanks on it. And boy, those are the good old days when VHSs were so popular. Same time with the Laserdisc. The next one, I got a couple of the Peanuts VHS tapes. It's the Easter Beagle Charlie Brown 1988 reissue from High Tops Video. And the one I have is the 1985 release in a big thin box by Snoopy Home Video Library and Media Home Entertainment. Show you what this tape looks like. I got here another Charlie Brown VHS. Hold on. It is the Adventure Charlie Brown, and this is the 1987 reissue from High Tops Video Peanuts series. The one I have is the 1985 first release by Snoopy Home Video Library and Media Home Entertainment. I love the ones in Media Home Entertainment has Double Feature Peanuts special when it came out in the mid-80s. Now I got here a couple of Disney VHS tapes. Here's Winnie the Pooh and the Bustly Day, Academy Award-winning Best Cartoon Short of 1968. It follows for Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. However, this is the 1987 reprint. Originally, it came out in 1986. And this is the sticker label from 1987. This is a reprint from 88, and however has no print date on it and has no barcode. And this is the card with the proofs of purchase of this Disney cassette. And here's the booklet that I showed you from the other Disney tapes. Oh, this wonderful thing about Tiggers. Tiggers are wonderful things. A bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. Wonderful thing about Tiggers, I'm the only one. The next one we got here is Walt Disney's Mini Classics of Bongo. Bongo was originally made in 1947 when it was taken from the feature-length movie of Fun and Fancy Free, hosted by Jiminy Cricket, and Bongo was narrated by Dinosaur. Yeah, and this is the 1989 VHS release in the Disney's Mini Classics series. Yep, that was the same release as with Ben and Me. Has no barcode and has no print date on it. And it comes with the booklet about the Disney titles were available. I showed you that earlier from the other Disney sing-along tapes. The next one we got here is Walt Disney Cartoon Classic Volume 12. Has Nuts About Chip and Dale. It has like 3 exciting episodes, like the Two Chips and Miss, 1951, Food for Feuding in 1949, and Trailer Honk in 1949. The one with Chip and Dale was getting Donald Duck into aggravations when Chip and Dale was ruining Donald Duck's vacation. And I have Trailer Honk on The Win of the Widows VHS, comes with Goofy's Motor Mania. That won Academy Award for Best Cartoon Short of 1950 about safety things in there. Sticker label from 1989, has no barcode, has no print date on it. The next one we got here, something I got it from the thrift store. Like, here's a movie that stars with John Candy and Steve Martin in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Came out in mid-1988 from Paramount Gulf Western Company. It was no longer in the Paramount 75th anniversary anymore. They changed the logo for those home video releases. Beverly Hills Cop 2, The Untouchables, and Fatal Attraction. On this tape has like the U2 concert movie, and she's having a baby. Vertical sticker label. This is an ex-rental. And you know they made this movie into rated R because Steve Martin was using curse words when he was at the airport terminal. He was yelling at the person in the counter. This tape was printed on the 32nd week of 1988. It's really a great movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I rather recommend it for you, everybody on the YouTube audience, watch that movie on DVD or VHS or even screening. Now we got here another John Candy movie on VHS. Who's Harry Crumbs in 1988. I think it was in 89. This is released on VHS 1989 from RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video. Comes with Can You Remember Every Movie Ever Made promo and Tap promo that stars with Gregory Hines. This is the original 1989 sticker label. This tape was printed on August 3rd, 1990. And this tape is printed on the 32nd week of 90. It's really a good movie with John Candy and such. Now I got here a John Wayne movie I'll be putting on eBay soon. That is El Dorado in 1966. Stars with John Wayne, Robert Mitchum, and James Caan. It was probably produced by Howard Hawks. Originally, this movie came out on VHS 1983, and however, this copy it was a reprint in 1987. Here's the barcode. This tape was printed on the 47th week of 1987, right before going on to 1988. Now I got here something. I got it from the flea market and just whatever. Here's Hollywood Clowns, 1986 NGMUA home video release. And they show some clips from the comic antics of Charlie Chaplin, to Buster Keaton, to Laurel and Hardy, to Abbott and Costello, to Martin Lewis, and many more. It was narrated by Glenn Ford. And this special was made in 1979. This is out on VHS since early 1986. And hold on a second, I'm having trouble with this tape. This is an ex-rental. This is in great condition. And this tape doesn't play in color. It was taped in a black and white tape master. From the comic antics of Abbott and Costello to Laurel and Hardy, a hilarious look at the funniest funny men on film. Now I got here a pretty rare VHS as a holy grail. WCI home video release of Superman, the movie, the original, and they cut out the ending credits at the end of this tape. In this film stars with Christopher Reeve as Superman, also stars with Gene Hackman, Marlon Brando, Ned Brady, Jackie Cooper, Glenn Ford, Trevor Howard. Yep. It was directed by Richard Donner, the one who just died recently this summer. He was about 80. He was about around in his upper 80s or something, or in his low 90s. It was music composed by John Williams. They did 4 of the Superman films. Like the second one in 1980. Then the third one, Richard Pryor, in 1983. And Superman 4 in 1987. This is on VHS in 1980 or 1979. And this movie is not rated R. Happens to be rated PG. And they do cut the credits out. Then the original Superman was reissued on VHS in 1982, then 1986. The movie that makes a legend come to life. Now, I don't think it's rated R, happens to be in PG. At the time, Superman was marked as the 40th anniversary from 1938 to 1978. But 2018 was marked the 80th anniversary. By next year, by 2028, Superman could be 90 years old. And here's another Holy Grail VHS, is hard to find. It is the Touchstone and Disney VHS Upcountry, starring with Jessica Lange, that she was best known for Frances Farmer in Tootsie. Sam Shepard, he was also with Jessica Lange and Francis Fulmer, and The Crime of Hearts. And Wilfred Branding was in it too. And they say a soul work immediate incredibly in the artistic grip. Country makes the audiences you'll be rooting for. It's by Rex Reed by the New York Post. This is the 1985 release of it by Buena Vista Distributor and Walt Disney Productions. And this is an ex-rental tape, great condition. And this is made around mid-85. Someone must have cut the stick print, must have took out the rest of the print date on it. And here's the Disney Spring Mini Catalog. The cover of Robin Hood that was out on home video during the Christmas promotion of 1984. This is a little bit before when Pinocchio first came out on home video. There's some Disney titles are available, like Robin Hood, one of the Disney DTVs, Tron, Winnie the Pooh and Friends, one of the Herbie the Love Bug series. Then we got Walt Disney Cartoon Classics series. That's when they're like 1 hour ones. And there's the ones that you had to the requests for different formats between Beta or VHS, Laserdisc, and CED. The ones are available. And also this tape has no Walt Disney and You promo on there. There's the proof of purchase of the Disney titles. Printed it in 1984 by Walt Disney Productions before they changed the name to the Walt Disney Company. That's the last one of the VHSs. Now I'm going to see you for part 2, for the bonus part. Try to subscribe for the first part. Thank you.